What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How is everybody?
Good. Good.
I hope people didn't forget about the Geek Drums Nation today. Last stream of the year, guys. We're going into a new year, so this will be like our what, season finale?
Yeah.
Are we that important to have a season finale?
Oh yeah. They canceled us or something?
No, they didn't I hope not. I hope we aren't canceled.
Okay.
I mean, if we are, that sucks.
Does this count as the after party light?
Diet after party, yeah.
After party 0.
So I almost had to delay it because with this weather and me being a truck driver or whatever, the truck I was in, the diesel fuel froze when I was leaving my last stop. So I was stranded for like 2 hours till a tow truck finally came from the company.
Wow.
A cold truck and a cold semi truck.
Is it snowing where you are?
No, it did snow. It's supposed to be snowing again before Christmas, but like the temperature is supposed to drop drastically this week, like down to like the 1s and 2s. So yeah, it's been crazy. How was you guys' day, or how was your day starting off, Kata? Because it's tomorrow.
Yeah. It's okay. It's good. I don't have an opinion on it yet. It's not long enough to have an opinion.
What about you, 3 Dubs?
He's probably busy because he has his camera off.
I'm here.
How are you?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi was lagging,
It's still lagging.
so I had to. It's
Justin,
still
what
lagging.
part of Illinois are you in?
Wait, because you're in Illinois too, right?
Yo,
Where?
yeah, like in between like right on the border. What part of Illinois are you in? No, we don't live in Alaska. It's winter time in America, so
You pronounce the S in Illinois? Illinois?
it's a habit. I don't know why. It's a
That's
habit.
weird. I've never heard it.
It's a habit. I don't know why I do it. I just do. I always say Illinois. I don't know. It's weird. But so to get us started, our good friend James Gunn, he indeed made a statement. He made a statement today. I didn't upload it to my computer because I'm lazy. I'll admit that out loud.
All right. I think we all know what you're talking about.
But so it says, one of the things Peter and I were aware of when we took the job as heads of DC Studios was a certain minority of people online that could be, well, uproarious. I think that's how you say that.
Yeah.
And unkind, to say the least. Our choices for the DCU are based upon what we believe is best for the story and best for the DC characters who have been around for nearly 85 years. Perhaps these choices are great, perhaps not. But they are made with sincere hearts and integrity, and always with the story in mind. No one loves to be harassed or called names, but to be frank, we've been through significantly worse. Disrespectful outcry will never, ever affect our actions. We were aware there would be a period of turbulence when we took this gig, and we knew we would sometimes have to make difficult and not so obvious choices, especially in the wake of the fractious nature of what came before us. but this means little to us in comparison to our jobs as artists and custodians in helping to create a wide and wonderful future for DC. Now, along with that, he replied to some tweets as well. Somebody was saying basically like you booted Cavill and Godot, and he responded, "I'm not sure what you're getting that we booted Gal." And he also said that he's trying to figure out where this theory of they're not recasting everyone except the Suicide Squad. So that can be taken a whole bunch of ways. Now, me, like I said in the stream the other day, I'm completely fine with a reboot. I think DC needs a reboot in the film on the film side. I really think they do. Um, but I'm not gonna jump to conclusions until we see, what he has planned. Three of
Yeah.
your computer's loud.
Yeah, I'm running like all fans and cylinders.
Ah,
It's a gaming PC.
I see.
It likes to cool down. Yeah, I can
But
hear it through my headphones.
yeah, I agree. Hero's Journey. We do need a roadmap. I honestly believe that Gunn can give us that roadmap. Um, I don't blame him for having to come out and say that because then you have let me pull it up actually. Here we go. Because you have a trollish comment from the one and only former the one and only former Cyborg, because the other former Cyborg is no longer with us, God rest his soul. You have Ray Fisher doing this and sharing old tweets talking about he deleted tweets or whatever, and James Gunn let it be known that his Twitter is set up to automatically delete old messages after a long period of time. He never hid that fact. But this just seems like Ray Fisher is trying to join in on the trolling. That's not mature to me at all, with all due respect. What just happened to Three Dubs?
His internet probably.
Yeah, most likely. He'll jump back in. But what do you think about this, Kata? It seems very immature to me.
Yeah, it's random. I don't know. I just looked at it. You just told me about it before we went on, so I don't have an opinion on it enough. I haven't seen enough to form an opinion, but it's weird that he would take this time to come back on this Walter. You're talking about the Walter Hamada thing?
Yeah, like why are you bringing that up? Like
Yeah.
you're still talking about that Whedon stuff. Like, dude, let it
Yeah.
go. Like I know that was a traumatic time for you. We'll never know the full story of we'll never know the full story. We'll never know the 100% factual story, but it's annoying that he had to do this. Like James Gunn might have been thinking about using you as Cyborg in the next film. Not anymore.
Yeah, he could have just been courteous and stuff and then just let it go, apologize or something, and then the past is the past. And James Gunn, yeah, he probably had a good role
And then
for him,
for
but
the
not
simple
Cyborg.
for the simple fact that James Gunn went and replied to these tweets. I remember when these tweets came out. If you thanked him and he actually owned up for the, taking up for Whedon or whatever, um, he literally owned up to it. So why go and tweet what you tweeted today? I don't get it. I'll never understand it. Like it's real stupid to me. It's stupid and petty, and like we're adults. Like grow up. Are you okay, Three Dubs?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi just went.
Your Wi-Fi sucks. Let's see. I agree. He really does. I agree.
And I don't have a cord long enough to reach my computer.
Oh. What's up, Mayada? Justin. Exactly. Exactly, Robert. I agree. I don't think he had the full story. Yeah, I agree. It is a lot. It's a lot of baggage. Um, you have the Snyder shill fanboys that are making like defamation videos on James Gunn and he's what's wrong with it and Henry Cavill Superman is what we need. You're all doing this just based on Henry Cavill Superman. Like we knew it was a chance that he wouldn't actually come back. We literally all thought that for years until Black Adam gave him a 2-second scene in a film. Now he just hopped back on all the the DC train, and then now that that's over with, everybody's trying to dogpile on Dwayne Johnson. Now I will say, I don't know what's going on with his like social media or the algorithm on Twitter
see?
and Instagram, but the reason I didn't know that he had been posting his stuff isn't showing up in my timelines like at all. Like I'm not blocked. I don't have him blocked. I'm following him. His stuff doesn't show up in my timeline. It's weird. It's like he's shadow banned or something. The only way I knew he posted, I went to his page and he's posted a lot, mainly about his daughter, once about the mid-season finale for a show. But it's like you don't see, like you don't, it doesn't show up in my timeline. It's weird. And I know he's probably dealing with his own stuff. And then earlier today, somebody started a rumor saying that Henry Cavill dropped Danny Garcia
Yeah,
as his manager
Yeah.
before he filmed the Black Adam
yeah,
cameo.
months
I'm like,
ago.
what? I'm like, where did that even come from? It's
It,
so
it,
much. It's so much hearsay, so much he said, she said stuff. James Gunn is debunking what he can. Um, and everybody is just so gung ho on this stuff. Um, Henry Henry is booked and busy, about to be in Warhammer. Yeah, he's not worried about that. He's about to film another movie. I know he booked before he's made the video about him being back as Superman. It's like
Well, he was back for
he's
2 seconds.
he's in
So
high demand.
I'm like Henry Cavill is in high demand. He's booked and busy. Meanwhile, you got the weirdo sitting on the internet fighting.
Hmm.
Like, come on. There's more important things in life.
Especially with trying to compare Tyler and Henry to which one did it first. Go trunkless.
Yes. Have do I have muted words, 3 Dubs? What words are you referring to, Maddie? Because I think I did. I have a couple muted words because of trolls. That honestly does not make sense because if it were muted, you can't mute stuff on my page unless you're talking about in general. Did you really mute Fire James Gunn? Because if you did, I applaud you because that's a mature move.
Hmm.
Because normally you would engage with him.
I don't know about that. I thought I've seen her comment on pages like that
I'm,
pertaining to that.
I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Let's see, Justin Snyder cultist. Yes, they shall forever always be Snyder cult. Like you're that stuck on a director. Like, come on, it's weird. Like I have my favorite directors, my favorite actors and stuff, but I'm sad to see Grant Gustin go. But you don't see me all on the internet talking about some burn the CW to the ground. Like what? Come on. I'm sad to see all these other shows go, but I'm not sitting here writing letters and saying f this and f this person and I
And
wish someone.
Arrowverse Superman is a joke, and the
Yeah,
only
I'm
Superman is Henry.
I'm like I like Henry Cavill's. I like Tyler's Superman. I like Tyler Superman when he was on Supergirl. I know that's a hot take. Yes, he was a weakling, but
Well,
I liked Tyler as an actor. Tyler's been one of my favorite actors since 2011 when I first discovered him on the goated show Teen Wolf. But
there's
you
a
know
logical explanation for the Supergirl one because it wasn't his show.
exactly. So I'm like, it's all of this stuff is weird. Like they talk, you see people talking about some Zachary Levi is out of Shazam. How do you know that? That's literally the one the one most successful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be stupid comment about something that hasn't even come out yet because they'll make people not want to watch it because it
Exactly.
won't connect, and it's like they won't
He
go see it just because they know it's like some people that know that a show's canceled, they stop watching it, you know.
And for Shazam, they didn't team up with Shazam, so he's a freebie. They can
I'm
actually
like,
use him again.
it's weird because it's weird to me because you see all the people talking about they're boycotting Shazam and Aquaman 2 and Blue Beetle and look,
Well,
the
the Flash
Flash I
is
get.
on the
I,
way.
The
I,
Flash I
I
get.
the Flash I get. I get that. I get that. I wholeheartedly get that. But what did Blue Beetle do to you? What did
Yeah,
Shazam do to you? And what did Aquaman do to you? Aquaman 2 can be a standalone film. It could just tie together with with its predecessor. Blue Beetle can be standalone. Shazam 2 just tie together with the first movie. You're acting like
Did
movie
Wonder Woman do
franchise.
anything to them?
Like no, Wonder the second movie just wasn't good. Like
Yeah,
that's all
the
there is
first
to
one
it.
was good.
The first one was cool until the finale. The second one was just garbage all around. But still, like you're boycotting those for like what is that gonna do? You still have thousands of people around the world that are gonna flock to theaters to see these films. So you being in that little weird minority, it's weird. Then on top of that, you got the people online talking about some if Gunn and Saffron touch Robert Pattinson's Batman, he can't, at least
yeah,
for
he
the
already
time
said that.
being. He's
Yeah,
not like he can't. Like, why would he? That's literally one of the most successful DC films of this past year.
Yep.
Why would he? That wouldn't be
yeah.
smart.
The correct thing was that he did make it into another universe, so that was a good thing.
Exactly.
That's
Between
why they
that
can
and the
keep it.
Joker film, they're cool. Like everybody needs to chill. I get on Twitter and I just laugh because it's been rumor after rumor after rumor after rumor for the past 2 weeks. It's
And people
weird.
going boo-hoo.
Yeah, even
Like-
the so-called reputable sources, we can't even believe them anymore.
I laughed so hard when James Gunn got on there and said, I normally trust this such and such writer from Hollywood Reporter,
Yeah.
but you literally can't because dude is going around just making up stuff. Like, why are you making up lies? People need help, man. People seriously need help.
And I posted on Twitter saying Henry Cavill wasn't the only Superman out there. There's multiple incarnations of him, and he surely isn't the last one.
I agree.
Yeah, even Henry Cavill said it's not the end of Superman. It's just him taking the reins over, you know. So
I'll be worried if there is no more Superman.
Exactly.
wait, I heard some people debating what this means. Like this part where James Gunn says, "I keep seeing posts with this untrue theory. We're not recasting everyone except the Suicide Squad."
You can
You got-
take it two other ways. Like you take two ways. Either
Yeah,
certain people in the Suicide Squad will be recast because honestly, the Suicide Squad already got rebooted.
yeah, already once. Yeah,
It already got rebooted, and then even then, that movie didn't tie into the greater DCEU except for Amanda Waller.
And the aside from Peacemaker, the only awesome actor that plays a character is Harley Quinn. and Margaret Robbie. She's perfect for the role. So I mean,
Yep. Oh, can we also talk about? Thank you, Robert. The way that they're just coming after him because of his wife,
Yeah,
like that's disgusting. Like
yeah.
that's really disgusting.
I actually won't mind if they keep the Suicide Squad or stuff that he's worked on, But if I was him, I would just reboot everything, including the Suicide Squad, because he at first he was working through certain parameters that were set. So if he was to reboot everything, there's be so much baggage, even including even Peacemaker with that ending scene where Superman and all the Justice League show up. So if I was him, yeah, I would reboot everything, but I wouldn't mind if it makes sense for the overall story. If
Either reboot it or make it that it's always been a separate universe.
that or well, I mean, they can't exactly say they used Ezra Miller's Flash and Aquaman in the finale of
yeah, and
Peacemaker.
Superman,
No, Superman was blacked out.
yeah, it was black. I mean, but we assume it's the same if Ezra
Yeah,
and Aquaman are the
but
same.
it's more believable that they could recast Superman then.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if
Who's
they didn't
playing
use
him?
Ezra Miller and Aquaman, because Ezra
Yeah,
Miller's definitely going to be recast if the movie fails and stuff like that.
yeah, and Wonder Woman was also blacked out too, right?
Yes, pretty much the only two talking roles were Aquaman and Flash.
Flash, yeah.
Yeah. Too many people. A plus hero report says, are you new to the channel? If you are, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back.
I've
Are
seen it a
you
while back.
a do you post your own content? I'm gonna have to check it out. He said he or she says too many people are rushing to conclusions about the future of the DCU. I agree. Some saying it's going to just copy Marvel, even though we have zero idea what to expect. Um, if they want to say that, that's literally what they tried to do, what they tried to rush into in the first place, and it backfired horribly. So
Yeah.
for them to say that, they just don't have brain cells.
Oh, I think I've checked out A plus Hero Reports stuff before. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Yeah, yeah. I like his stuff.
I mean, they are a CW affiliate. They could have gotten some bad information from somebody higher up at the CW. That's why when I was asked about that earlier, I said I did not know. I didn't hear anything. I'm not expecting a trailer or anything until January.
I was just saying something else.
Okay. I'm not expecting anything until January. So, guys, I don't know. CW 18 Milwaukee is literally, they are legit. They are reliable. They're the ones that kept debunking all the fake trailers and all the fake release dates. They are a legit CW site. So even the legit ones get information wrong sometimes. I mean, I don't know. It may just be released online sometime tomorrow. Who knows? So Crisis Flash scene did not happen since DC EU reboot. Um, you can say it didn't happen because now on Earth Crisis didn't happen on Earth Prime. So you're right, but you're wrong at the same time. Post Crisis, Crisis never happened. So of course, our Barry remembers running into that Barry, and I'm sure that Barry remembers running into our Barry. Just because it's a reboot doesn't mean that universe won't still exist.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: Smallville's Earth, even though the show is over with, and they tried to reboot it with the Arrowverse, which took on its own identity, that Earth's still there. The Arrowverse is collectively ending. Earth Prime will still be there in the greater multiverse. When people go back and look on all the things that DC has done, all of that stuff is still there. All of that stuff is its own universe. That goes for the comics now as well. They literally, in one of the newest comic book runs, that I'm blanking on the name. It just happened after the big event. I'm blanking on the name, but I know I have to pick it up. It has something in it called Barry Allen's Notes. The comic book lines that you see from DC Comics Deceased, that's its own separate Earth. The New 52 is its own separate Earth. Rebirth is its own separate Earth.
Dark Metal.
Yeah, Dark Knight's Metal, its own separate Earth with a million different negative separate Earths in it. It's a way of thinking of everything, bro. Honestly, it's a way of thinking of everything. Everything will still be there at the end of the day. So I don't know, like, he's not erasing what's come beforehand. The DCEU has been in existence since what?
2013.
Yeah, 2013 with Man of Steel. It's been in existence since then. It started around the same time as the Arrowverse. It's just like the Arrowverse has run its course.
The Arrowverse started before Man of Steel, so
like 2011,
2012.
2012. Yeah, the Arrowverse has run its course. The DCEU has just run its course. That's the way I'm thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Trust me. Am I gonna hate to see Henry Cavill gone? Yes.
Yes.
Am I a little bit more okay with it because we haven't seen him at all?
Yes. Yes.
What do you think about that, Katie? Like basically the same way of thinking?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to make sense overall. It depends on how he reboots everything, and he can make it make sense. And I trust James Gunn. I mean, he's a director. He writes stuff, and all his stuff that we've ever seen, he's made it work out. So I trust him. At least he's a director, writer guy that's in charge. You know, so he'll make it work out somehow.
He has a better understanding with the MCU.
Yeah, Mayada, I just seen your comment on James Gunn thing about you have faith that he'll make everyone happy. That's literally the problem. He's not trying to make everyone happy.
That's the most untrue thing.
Not going to make everybody happy.
He even said he's not going to make everyone happy.
he just told the people that Henry Cavill is out. That literally pissed off thousands of people. People don't want to see a new Superman. They just literally have no choice. Well, they have a choice. They don't have to see the film, but they are going to see it's a new Superman. I feel very bad for whoever this potential future actor is.
They better protect him.
They have to. What's up, Rex? So, Robert Blake says, do you think if Gunn said no, that the Russo brothers would have been a good logical second choice since they can move many pieces plus have seen what works and how at Marvel? Hot take, I only like their Marvel stuff. The movie they did with Tom Holland for Apple TV Cherry was not that good.
I didn't see it, so
I only like their Marvel stuff, so I wouldn't give them an entire franchise. Yes, they had their wins with Marvel, but I wouldn't give them a whole franchise.
Yeah, it might have been Kevin Feige. You know, you might credit Kevin Feige for all that stuff too. So you never know if it's just the Russo brothers that made that successful.
Yeah, Rex. I stay in Hammond, Indiana, right off the state line, but I'm from Illinois. I grew up in Chicago and the south suburbs. Illinois.
Illinois. How about Illinois?
Ray Fisher is another reason as to why a reboot was necessary. Get rid of baggage and drama. I agree. Because as you see, he just brought the drama back. Literally forgot all about him in that.
Yeah.
Until today. And it was really unnecessary.
I feel so alone. I need attention. Okay, I'm gonna post this.
Exactly.
I'm sure that'll go away pretty quickly, though, if he doesn't continue tweeting anything.
Honestly, if enough time goes by, I'll probably forget what Ezra Miller did.
Hero's Journey. Do you want me to be brutally honest? Do you want me to be completely honest?
Do it. You want to be honest, right?
Because what Rex says is true. That is one way to do it. That's literally the best way to do it. But like I've said before, and this is with literally all due respect, you post really, really, really controversial tweets and that turns people off. And I'm being completely serious. That does turn people off at times. The way I got people to notice my channel is because, well, started jumping on Eric's streams. I, you know, I know my craft. I know the source material. I study, I study this stuff. I study the shows. I study filmmaking and how they film these different TV shows and specials, movies, films, what have you. I studied the comics. I love this stuff. I love pop culture in general. So starting a channel, just getting comfortable with speaking on camera, being myself, not using a voice changer. Starting off small, starting off posting videos. Your channel is literally just starting. When I just started, like when I was just building up my channel, you didn't see me doing live streams. When I switched to this channel, which was strictly just for all of my drum content, it was literally, I was just posting drums. I was getting over on Eric's page from my other YouTube channel that wasn't attracting a lot of eyes because I was new to this thing. So I just switched everything here to where I already had a following. Other people could find me here easily. And I linked it to Eric's page because he would just tag me. So once I showed half of these guys that were on the after party, I knew what I was talking about. And plus half of them knew me from social media, from Twitter, because I made a presence there, as Rex said. Everything else fell into place. Now, I may not have the thousands of views yet, but whatever. The viewing, the following that I have, it's cool for right now. I'm getting my subscribers up. People do ask me for advice. Now, do I have everything right? No YouTuber is 100% right about everything because we're not the filmmakers. We're not the, comic book writers. We're not the showrunners. We can only guess and speculate and point people in the right direction. But, I mean, like I said, like your name says, it's a journey, bro. Like you're never gonna get there. Like you're never gonna get there right away. I should say. I don't want you to think you're never gonna get there because I honestly believe that you can, because your heart is in the right place. You just gotta get your head there too, bro. Because we had that conversation.
Yeah,
we had
it took me 3 years
Twitter
to get to where I am.
Exactly. Breaking into this algorithm is crazy, and I wanted to tell you today. I would personally, Maddie.
I like it.
I honestly I wouldn't try to do live streams just yet until you build up a subscriber base. Once you build up a subscriber base, then you jump into live streams. My first live stream, I did it by myself, and I was nervous as ever because I didn't think anybody was going to jump on. I'm completely fine with the 30 to 17 people, whoever jump in and out. I'm completely fine with that.
And during takeovers, I was completely nervous because I didn't know what I was doing.
Different. It's different. But I mean, just keep at it. Just post videos. Try to distance yourself from the voice changer, because I'm not gonna lie. When I jumped on your live stream, that took me completely out, and it's sometimes hard to understand. That could be another reason. But I'm never gonna steer you wrong, my guy. That's what I did. 3 Dubs literally has thousands of followers just because of the content that he makes.
Yeah.
Kata is a guitarist that strips on the side. What's up, Laura?
No.
I mean, what's your subscriber base looking like, buddy?
No, I'm not doing YouTube videos or anything. I just like hanging out with you guys.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. The thing that drew me to Lance stuff is just your personality and your knowledge, of course. So I've seen you on After Party, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll subscribe to you. But yeah, it's I guess it's hard if Hero's Journey is, you can't really get to know his personality. It'll be
Yeah.
pretty hard to want to subscribe or anything because yeah, it's not just the content of the knowledge and stuff. You just like the dude, you chill dude. So that's why I subscribe to you, Geek Drums.
Yeah, that's why I
I got
never wanted to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was drawn to Kata through Chainsaw's reacts when he was on there, and he liked all my knowledge of Smallville, so we just clicked.
It was Ben's stream.
Yeah, with Ben's. Oh yeah, Ben's. Yeah, you were on Chainsaw Reacts too, so.
Well, I've always been in comments.
But yeah, bro, your personality, your content, and bro, just be you. That's why I prided myself when I first started my channel. That's why I switched to my main YouTube channel as my main channel. I want people to see my face because the only time people saw me was on the after party or if I recorded a video with Eric. So I wanted people to see me. That's why my channel's not my my name, the merch I have may say Geek Drums, but I want people to know my name is Lance first. Like I want you to see me. It may be a cartoon photo of me, but it's still me. I like to be personable with my followers.
And it took me 12 episodes of the Geek Drums to finally reveal my face. So I mean,
yeah, but let's jump into this. Pull up these questions. Hey, Laura, good news. Guess what? I'm starting this weekend.
Oh,
House of the Dragons.
You sure?
Starting it for Christmas. Yes, I am. Me and my wife have nothing to watch. Literally, our DVR is bone dry. Doesn't nothing come on until like the second week of January. It's quite depressing.
So our first question, after he gets through the comments.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, I like the picture in the back.
Yeah, I
Like-
thought it was cool. Yeah,
like-
it spiced it up.
I'm kind of hot.
That's why you got all that snow to cool off in the back.
I mean, Mayada does put hearts under my photos on Facebook.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
But,
TMI,
I mean-
dude. TMI.
Well, that's because I'm that's because I'm like her favorite brother that she never had. Yeah.
Because I'm actually adopted, so I always say to my adopted brother, I'm like, "Hey, brother from another mother," because it's literally true. And then I give him fist bump. The first time I did it, he was like, "What the fuck?"
So Mayada Dean. Mayada made it to the Mayada's question is first. Everybody give it up for Mayada.
Yeah, she's cool. She's resilient. Although she takes a bunch of L's, she just comes back and comes back. I respect that.
Wife, it's a joke. Jesus. Calm down. That's her showing that she actually likes the photos. Also the cartoon photos. Not my actual face. But Mayada says, do you think they are going to say level up in the season? And do you think Allegra will level up because they said in a synopsis meta powered Allegra? Allegra already leveled up.
Yeah, she turned neon.
Yeah, like she leveled up already.
I don't think she can level up any further.
Yeah, she's already Super Saiyan.
Like I don't know if you forgot that or not, but I hope that answers your question. Oh, do I think that I hope they don't say level up.
Yeah, they probably
Out.
They might.
They might say leveled up lightning rod and that I am the paragon of love. Release. Just get it all out in the
They
pilot.
can still get another phrase that is cringy and that people make as a joke, a reoccurring joke that we hate. So they can come up with another one easily.
Yeah.
But it might be like a final season finale that they say level up one more time just as a joke.
God, I hope
Whatever.
not. I mean, they might do it as a joke, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will say if they're upgrading everything as far as the Flash goes, they should get rid of that. I mean, we have a new aspect ratio, and it looks amazing. You don't want to taint that with bad writing.
Oh man, this is another question about the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but will he
I didn't.
actually level up?
He only asked this, or I
Do you
think.
think? Um, God, I hope not.
No, but he means like, will he even go above
Oh,
his
we'll level up
power
again,
level?
not say
Yeah,
level up.
Oh no,
yeah,
no.
Um,
He was asking the Flash if he will become more
of course.
powerful than he is now.
um, I
He'll
mean, he
reach
can
his final
always
form.
go a level above what he is because the Flash is literally one of DC's most powerful heroes. Like it's crazy.
I want to see a hover. That will be level up for me. Enough for me.
Like he's done so he hasn't done the infinite mass punch since
And
like what season two? Season one,
yeah,
season
when he
two?
was doing the multiple punches on Thawne.
Yeah, like he hasn't really done something. I can see him having to do something like that. Barry is extremely powerful now, but I honestly believe he can go further. So I mean, um, yeah, hope that answer. If you're here, Chosen Vader, if you're watching on playback, I would hope so.
Yeah, of
Always, you
course.
can never go wrong.
Yeah,
I actually personally want to see him hover again because the fact that they only did it once, and a bunch of people that he's met in post crisis and pre crisis before the crisis on Infinite Earths could fly, and I'm like, why are you staying there? You can actually hover and go after him.
Yeah, each season the villains get stronger, so you have to
Exactly.
keep up. So I mean, or else it's boring. It's not like they're gonna level down or something, and then
The only
and
time he used the hover was to save Patty Spivot.
Like he has to get Red Death is coming,
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
Javicia is like an amazing. Batwoman is an amazing hand-to-hand fighter. So Barry, his hand-to-hand skills have come. They have grown a lot. But I mean, it's Batwoman. Like, come on. Like, come on. It's Batwoman with speed.
yeah, and the villains are all gonna team up now with the Rogues Gallery, so he needs to be
Yeah.
able to level up.
It's gonna be coming along quite well, Laura. Actually, next question.
it's right there.
I said it's
Oh,
gonna be.
oh, oh! I didn't. You
2 second
answered
answer.
it too fast.
No, Mayada, that's not simping. That's stating facts. It's Batwoman. She can fight.
Yeah,
She has hand. That's not simping. That's pointing out a fact. He'll have to know how to fight well. It's not just about using speed. If she wasn't a speedster, cool. But she's a speedster with great hand-to-hand combat skills.
yeah.
It's not like fighting
She's
Thawne
a
or anybody.
no.
It's not.
Flash
Don't.
did go hand to hand with
Yeah, but
Arrow multiple times. So
yeah, not. But then again, he still doesn't have speed. Barry has speed on his side. We all
yeah,
see what happens when Barry doesn't use his speed in a hand-to-hand combat situation. Doesn't
yeah.
matter how old he gets. If he doesn't have his speed and tries to fight in the hand-to-hand, he gets beat up.
And I like literally dragged it across the city.
Yeah, speedsters don't need to be able to do hand-to-hand combat because they got their speed as advantage. But if they're both speedsters, then you have to have
Yeah,
the
like
fighting
think
skills.
about it this way. It was no way he would be able to beat Zoom in a hand-to-hand combat fight. Zoom is a brawler, and he was huge. So, and he knew how to use that speed.
Yeah,
Savitar didn't really do hand-to-hand. It was more of a, I'm going to punch you, run and catch you, throw you somewhere else. I'm faster than you, so you won't be able to see it coming. That was more
well,
of
it
that
was
type of thing.
technically him, so he didn't have hand to hand combat.
That's true. See, that explains why he did that. But then when Barry didn't have his speed against Cicada, that dude was a brawler.
Yeah. Victor.
Oh,
Hero.
what the future holds for DC or Marvel Heroes show? Any ideas? Victor, we kind of know what's coming with the next Marvel slate. I'm looking forward to the new Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm looking forward to the Fantastic Four casting announcements whenever that does happen. I'm waiting to hear more things about the next Tom Holland Spider-Man film, but I'm extremely excited for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Um,
that
Part
one's my
one.
most anticipated one.
From the looks of things, the rumor I heard about Miles Morales being aged up to a college student, they look legit. Miles looks tall. Is not his cartoon. His costume does not look spray painted anymore. It's literally just all black with red stripes going down, an actual spider emblem on it. I'm liking that. I can't wait to see Spider-Man 2099 in any medium. Cool. I would like to see him in live action, but we haven't gotten that far yet. You know how Sony is. I mean, we just got news about Donald Glover getting his own Spider-Man villain
Yeah, I think
film.
it'll be cool if, well, this is a question, if the DC shows and the DC movies are all connected. You know, like the Marvel ones, then we'll get to watch every single one of them.
Apparently, James Gunn has something coming. As far like
Yeah,
he's in charge of animation, TV, film, and video games. As you know, as far as the DCU is concerned. So
All
I
I
mean,
want from
I'm just keeping
James
my
is
mind
a
open.
freaking Superman movie. We haven't
yeah.
had one since 2006.
Yeah,
Because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. The fact that all their comics, all the the TV shows, even the animation stuff, even this video games are connected is a really cool thing. So I hope that'd be pretty cool if DC connected every single content that they have.
Victor is just a wait and see. Um, David, Darth Bunyan, or Robert Blake. Why is your name Darth Bunyan?
Because he has got a bunion, man bun, I think.
Okay. Uh, what is this question in question to?
Is it a
You're the
continuation?
one that sent me the
It,
snippets.
I
it
don't
might
think
be.
I meant to send this one.
Well, it says three, so he might have had one, two, and three.
Yeah, I
So
don't think I meant to send that one. I think I answered all of. Oh, that was Teen Wolf stuff. I think I answered all these Teen Wolf questions on there because I didn't realize he commented on the thread.
Oh,
Yeah, you can skip that.
Laurie again.
Lara, do you think that James Gunn will keep Ezra Miller if they are doing a major reboot of the DCEU? I'm gonna be honest.
we'll find out.
I like I said before, I can't respect Ezra.
No.
It's people that still think that was a publicity. I don't care if it was for publicity, or not. His actions were unacceptable all around. I honestly think that he will get James Gunn will boot him. Them.
But the weird thing is, it seems like Ray
Hey,
Fisher's even the bigger pariah than Ezra. It's just weird right
Yeah.
now.
So it's like not holding my breath on that one, Laura. I I think Ezra's gone. If
Yes,
not, that
as soon as his movie, their movie is over.
yeah, they'll be gone. I honestly think they'll be gone, and maybe we could get a regular Flash suit. Victor, I don't know why Andy is so
Yeah, he
fantastic,
is fantastic. He is.
and
I'm a
all
huge
he just
fan.
has to deal with so many trolls.
Yeah, the
But
way
like,
he deals with the trolls is great too.
I'm
he's
like,
just a really stand-up guy.
yeah, the way he handles all these trolls is like unbelievable, like strong and all that.
Next
I
question.
hate bullies.
Kazi, why the Arrowverse is the best live action adaptation of DC? Hot take. I wouldn't say it's the best. I would say it is.
It's the only one.
It's the only, successful adaptation of a connected universe that what we have had thus far. The Arrowverse is an acquired taste. Everybody has their own opinion on it, but in my opinion, I would say that it's the best interconnected universe from Warner Brothers that we have gotten so far,
Yeah, it's
and
like
only because they took their time.
Yeah, it's like what could be the movies too, and with its TV shows, what could be like a continued universe, a connected universe. So it's not, maybe it's not best, but maybe favorite, people's favorite.
From Flash Freak, do you think Barry Allen is the Flash's identity? Um, I also think
Why
Wally
did you?
West, Wallace West, Jay Garrick,
And
Jenny
both
Ognat, Bart
Bart
Allen.
Allen.
Um, it's a lot of them. So I mean, I don't know which one you're talking about.
I think he means, do you think Barry Allen will out himself as the Flash's identity in the finale?
No, it's Flash Freak. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah. I'm taking it as just a troll joke.
you can't take that man that serious.
Yeah, I don't think it's almost like one of those, is Miles Morales Spider-Man, or is Peter Parker kind of question. It's
Yeah,
Both are Spider-Man.
part of the reason. Gabe, this is my buddy Gabe. We got cool over on Instagram. Which guest star actors characters would you like to see in the Flash season 9? Other than those we're already aware of, I'm hoping that we get to see um Wally West, my boy Keenan Lonsdale. I want to see him back. I want to see Teddy Sears back as Zoom in some capacity. Is really it for me. Oh, Cisco,
it's
by all
just
means, Cisco,
Like
Carlos
what?
Valdez. What is wrong with me? I need to see Carlos Valdez.
but except his hair is short now, he
I'll
can't.
put a wig on him.
Or how about I would like to see a Cecile plot device. Just kidding.
Mayada, this is why we can't take you seriously. It's literally not what he's asking. Flash Freak doesn't type stuff in broken English. He was dead serious. He was not typing in broken English. He was trolling my Twitter page.
Yeah, in other words, he's like, is Barry Allen? Well, is Bruce Wayne Batman's identity? True identity is on. Is Bruce Wayne Batman? That's basically the question.
Why would he come back with that long of hair? And he's working in an office.
They didn't have a barber in the office.
No, I'm saying, like, why would his hair be that long? Like, what?
Oh.
That's not professional at all. Like,
Well, you just jealous for the golden locks, as he said to Speedy.
yes, Mayada, really.
Or he comes back with spiky hair.
God no. Amethyst, she's not here, but she is going to watch on playback. She's at a D&D game. Theory question: do you think that it's about Titans? Do you think that Raven will get her powers back to save the Titans? She went totally white a couple times in the comics by saving those she loved. Always brought her powers back from her purity form. And what do you think the end game will be this season? Honestly, don't know.
They haven't really
something
given us.
they hit that typical meh middle part of Titans that you get. So I have no clue.
I'm like, what are we supposed to think?
This is just literally just a wait and see. Like, I'm waiting to see how this ties all together. They hit that midpoint, that literal midpoint of their season. So it's a wait and see type thing.
Yeah, she's probably the only one that's powerful enough to be able to save everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
her powerful form in the comics is.
are her powers back with the white? Yeah, her powers are back.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
doesn't know it yet.
It just came back, I think.
Darren, would you rather live with a magical hedgehog who only eats pineapple for breakfast, or live with a snowman who's obsessed with Mariah Carey that only eats Raisin Bran cereal? I'm gonna go with the magical hedgehog, because if he plays that Mariah Carey thing, yeah, I hate that Christmas song.
Yeah, they'll be playing
Hey,
constantly.
Hogwarts. Yeah, I hate that song. Yeah, I'm
Harry
good.
Potter.
Yeah, hedgehog. I would go hedgehog.
I don't know who Mariah Carey is, so hedgehog. I probably know her songs. I just don't know who she is.
Oh no way! I thought you were joking. I thought you were joking. You don't know All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Nope, never heard of it.
You've heard of it. There's no way you're alive and never heard of it. I live in Japan. I live in Tokyo, and I hear that song constantly.
I don't go out much. Just kidding.
What's next?
Oh, this is kind of the same question, right, as earlier.
Yes.
I think he did that on purpose. Like, he was going to step down anyways. So he just gives him a reason to step down without.
I think he is nuts. He's cuckoo for caca puffs.
Like I said, I probably know her songs. I just don't know who she is. Like, I don't see her face.
Nick Cannon's ex-wife?
That's even. He probably doesn't know Nick Cannon as well.
Oh God. Hold on.
You're gonna put up the picture?
Gotta educate my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say yeah. I've seen her before. Yeah, if you put the picture up, I think he'll say it. 3 Dubs reaction.
Oh,
Do you still have no clue?
no clue.
You know what's more alarming than that is this.
No, that's good. That's good. That's okay. He hasn't been around in a hot minute, except for the fact that he has like 20.
The man still he has his own talk shows, has his own comedy show.
Him, I know.
What?
Nick Cannon. As soon as I saw him, looked him up, I was like, him, I know. I've seen him on Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent, all that stuff.
But yeah, see, Hero's Journey, not knowing about, pop culture icons and stuff like that. That's another thing to know. Like, this another thing to be up on if you want to attract more followers and whatnot. You got to be in the know about everything. You might turn around and see Nick Cannon or Mariah Carey in a Marvel film or a DC film. Soundtracks may be done by Mariah Carey for a Marvel film. She is literally the anthem queen for Christmas. You walk into any store in America, they're going to be playing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah, or Japan.
Anywhere in the world. That song is literally the Christmas anthem. It is annoying as ever because they play it constantly.
That explains why I haven't heard of it, because I don't go to stores on Christmas.
No, it's on TV too. It's on commercials.
I
don't have TV. I have internet.
I answered this question. Turbos do. Next question, please, because 3 Dubs is going to give me my brain.
That's all.
Oh, is that mine? Is that
was it?
Head exploding?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, cool. Yes, I think that was my head exploding. I had more questions, but majority of the questions were repeats of questions. They got weird.
There's one that was too cussy,
too explicit. Wait, what was it on though?
It was pretty much a diss on Todd Helbing.
Wait, what do you guys? Okay, I'll give you a question. What do you think Superman and Lois is on his final season?
I hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Of course not. Do you think so, Kaden?
This is how it started, though, right? Even Stargirl, people were like, kind of.
Do not tell the future. Do not tell.
Yeah, it's already canceled in Tokyo. Actually, no, it's because Stargirl, they were kind of rumoring. There was rumors going out. There were feelings that it might be the final season, stuff like that. The only thing that concerns me with Superman and Lois is the fact that they do spend a lot of money on it, and it seems like they don't want to be spending a lot of money on TV shows these days.
That's true.
I mean, they could actually downsize on the money and still keep it around. Just don't cancel it because of money.
That's true. But it also says where did anybody see Doom Patrol this week? It was kind
Yeah,
of lackluster. It was lackluster to me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people liked it.
The cyborg story just felt like forced and honestly out of place. I
Yeah,
don't know if I was the only one that felt that, but it just felt weird.
Yeah.
Cause okay, he goes back to visit his friends. Why would his friends agree to hang out with him if they were literally just gonna be awkward and basically tell the man, yeah, we don't want anything to do with you.
yeah,
It made Vic look stupid because he got rid of all the outside tech. It's still dumb that even though he still has that he's still, Metal Man on the inside,
yeah,
he has no powers. That's dumb to me because his powers come from within the tech that's inside him. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I will stand on that rock. That doesn't make sense.
And did this cyborg get interacted with the mother boxes?
No,
I forget.
he's no.
no,
This is the original cyborg pre New
Okay.
52. So he has grid built into him. But it's still dumb because if they deactivated grid, if they took all of that out,
I think it
honestly,
would shut
he
down.
should. He should shut down.
Uh,
Mayada, it was enjoyable for you to see a black man being visibly not wanted by his friends that are also black men. Just
are you
take
sure
out
this is what she's talking about? Yeah,
it
I
was
guess.
enjoyable. Oh, okay. But then being around, it was really uncomfortable to see. Then why did you? Then it wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, it was weird because they were the ones that were trying to get him to hang out all the time, and then when they hung out with him, it seemed like they didn't want to
It
hang
was
out.
a thing of prejudice. It was a thing of prejudice for me because it's like, okay, you agreed to hang out with him because you can't tell what he looks like if it was just a regular phone call.
Yeah.
The only reason you agreed to hang out with him is because you thought you were hanging out with Cyborg. You didn't think you were hanging out with regular Vic. If you were hanging out with Cyborg, okay, he would still have a reason to not, you would still have those, those feelings about him, basically leaving you guys aside after his mom's funeral, about not being there for his mom's funeral. First of all, you knew he wasn't going to be at his mom's funeral. The man just got turned into an entire robot. So that's just dumb writing for me. That was very dumb writing for me.
Yeah.
This man literally just had his whole life turned upside down.
Yeah, he got a Fresh Prince.
Help me understand. So you're getting, yeah, thank you. He said, thank you guys for being Paul Bear. Yeah, man, you should have been there though. In so many ways. How? He was laid up in a lab, still getting used to his body. I'm pretty sure his mom's funeral was not literally a month later.
Years later or something. Yeah, it was pretty close to probably his accident.
And so I'm just thinking from a personal standpoint, black folk, we have funeral at least a week after or 2 weeks after. Vic getting used to that new body took a while. Plus, he just saw his mom die. Then he looked down, saw half his arm gone, saw his whole foot gone, saw basically his whole torso gone. He's freaking out, and he thinks the accident was his fault in some way, form, or fashion. Yeah. But yo, let's judge him. Let's throw shade a little bit. What's off, Omega? We just did a Q&A. We talked about the DC stuff. We're only gonna be going for till 7 o'clock my time, another 30 minutes. Now I'm ranting about Doom Patrol because it's dumb. It's really dumb.
Well, that was the whole premise of the show.
Yes, but this is not this dumb though. Like you tried to write in like real world trauma, basically, and it's like it irritated me, maybe because I know how my friends would be. My friend circle will be if one of us dealt with something like that and we distanced ourselves. Like I distance myself. I'm not. If I come back around my friends, they're not going to be like, "Oh, I know what you're going through," but it's weird. Like, I know what you're going through, but I don't care. We were there for your parents. Your mom was cool to us, yada yada. It was weird. And then the fact that Vic stayed through all of that awkwardness, then the whole exposition when they were just in, you're having a full-blown argument in the middle of a laser tag match. A forced laser tag match. Vic forced that whole interaction. They didn't want to do laser tag with Vic. He
Yeah,
forced them to do it.
that was
I'm
kind of
not gonna
funny. Yeah,
I'm not gonna force anybody to do anything. They clearly have a problem. If I was Vic, soon as I walked in and they started asking about the prosthetics, because it seems like that's all they wanted. First of all, the guy on the right, I don't even know their names. That's how much I tuned out. I don't. As soon as I seen them acting all shady like that, I tuned it out. I didn't even know the first. It was the guy on the left that was acting all shady, and then all of a sudden, the dude that was super cool,
yeah.
he suddenly flipped. Well, what was going? Who wrote this episode, and why did they think that was okay?
Yeah.
Like, am I the only one that it irritated? Like, it was irritating.
With
Yeah,
the time that's between seasons, I think they should have better writing to think about.
It didn't that this whole story, it did not click with me, bro. Like, it did not click with me. The stuff that Rita was going through, this lady randomly wanted to pull you into a movie.
Oh, oops.
yeah. It's hard to understand. I even needed to go look at like some people's reviews to try to figure out what was going on. But I like the Jane and Robot Man interaction. They
I
always
mean,
have good
yeah.
chemistry.
The whole, like, the first thing with Jane, the random orgasm thing again. Yeah, that was funny for what it was.
That was funny because of the Robot Man interaction because he
Yeah, like
can't
their interactions are always weird. It was
he
just
can't
everything
keep up.
else in the episode. It did not keep my attention. But the thing with Vic and his friends, that irritated me. I don't know if I took it personal because
Yeah,
as a, like, not trying to
maybe.
bring race into it, but as a black man,
Yeah,
if I
maybe you
if
were
I got a
thinking.
if I got a problem with you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it like that and still sit there and hang out. I'm not gonna force an interaction. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like, it was weird that Vic wanted to stay there, and they're asking dumb. That's artificial skin. Do you not see the graft marks on his arms? Like, come on. Also, it's artificial skin. He literally didn't have any on his hands. Like, no graft marks on his hands, just the arms. It's weird. Nothing on the face, just on the arms. That's just a minor nitpick. But still,
Huge nitpick for you.
I they have to make it right. I want to say, if he doesn't get, it has to be in the mid-season finale. I guess something's gonna click in his body. He's gonna realize I still have my powers, even though I'm not the traditional looking cyborg. It Maybe they just deactivated the power side of his body. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they went backwards in his character arc, so he can have that character arc one more time during the season, so he can go back to the real cyborg. Oh, Miata, you shouldn't be commenting on these things.
I just spelled it right for her because that organism. Gotta love her. Gotta love her. But I saw Hero's Journey. Hero's Journey. I saw you questioning Cyborg. This is what I mean when I say you have to be knowledgeable about your craft. Cyborg was always made in a lab. He just has two different origins. Either his dad does it to him pre-New 52, his dad puts all the hardware in him, or New 52 and up. Just depends on which medium they're going with. His dad fuses him with a mother box. Doom Patrol went with the origin of him, as to where he built him. So by him saying, I'm still machine on the inside, but I don't have my powers, the powers are what were basically, the powers made you.
And with Smallville, they did the origin of him being built in a lab.
Yeah, for this version, it's basically the same as Justice League. The movie. Silas Stone created.
It's not the same because it's not it's 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 um it's not the same at all because it's not a mother box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Silas Stone always created him.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
He always brought him back. It's
Yeah.
just pre-New 52, he did it without a mother box. He did it just based off his own psyche. But New 52, they decided to fuse him with the mother box to just give them that added connection to the whole dark side thing. And you see more of that in Young Justice on how they created their version of Cyborg.
And you see it more in the DC extended anime universe.
Yeah. So it's just like this version, he has Grid. I like that he had something to connect to. Grid, the way I see it, Grid is just deactivated. And maybe they, I wouldn't mind. They say they did something to his brain or just turned off that part of Grid that will recognize like all the tech in his body. So Cyborg will still know, yes, I'm fully metal on the inside. That shouldn't get rid of your super strength.
So technically, they put a firewall.
Basically, they put a firewall in him. That's
It's
blocking.
like he's not connected to the internet or something. He doesn't get a reception right now.
His Wi-Fi's down.
Yeah, it's like
My Wi-Fi's down. My Wi-Fi's down.
Basically, that's the way I want to think about it. But I don't think we're gonna if we get to the mid-season finale, January, the first week of January, we get to that mid-season finale, and it's nothing of the sort. I'm gonna be pissed. Like if he has to go back to that place because they're just the skin grafting people. How they took out how they took off the metal parts and they know nothing about technology like that, I will never understand. Because if that was the case, he could just go back. There's no reason his dad should say, I could put the tech back in. You should be able to go back to the place that you got the tech taken out because you didn't get all the tech taken out. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think you got a lot of nitpicks with the
time limit rehash.
You got a real nitpick with Cyborg because remember someone was like maybe it's for to save on money. They don't have all the. He turned them into normal Vic.
All I'm gonna say is he didn't need to be refitted for those prosthetics. They have the pieces already.
Yeah.
Sticking magnets on his face and don't cost nothing for the little faceplate. That don't cost nothing. Putting the arm gauntlets on doesn't. Putting on the vest doesn't cost anything. I'm pretty sure they have something to let out for his shoulders because Joy Von Wade, he is built. But I'm pretty sure they have all that.
The only thing I can see is new stuff is if they decide to upgrade him to a more cyborg look, and that's when it will cost money. When they have to add stuff.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I like this look though. The one that he has, well, not this look, but the usual Cyborg, just the prosthetics and stuff like that. That they don't have to use that much CGI,
I don't know, but yep, like I said, I didn't agree with the Cyborg thing. Everything else was meh for me, except for the first scene with Crazy Jane and that spirit that gave her an orgasm.
Do you like the Bloodwork actor coming back?
Yes. If that's his only appearance, they didn't really need to announce that.
No, I think it's
they could
more.
let that be a surprise. But I mean, I don't know. I just went on a rant, but that's always gonna bug me. Cyborg should still have a form of super strength, and I wouldn't have stayed around. I don't care if we were close back then. They clearly don't care for me now because I have went and gone. Like him just telling about the exploits that him and the Doom Patrol went on. It's clear you didn't want to tell about the stuff that you did with the Justice League because you were ashamed of it. He's always been ashamed of the tech in his body. Like that's like I get this is a character arc. This is a character arc that you need. That he needed, that's been developing since season 1, because he's never been comfortable with it. He never was comfortable with the way he looked. Yeah. People know Cyborg is a Justice League member on this earth, but in the first season, you see him just walking around with his hoodie on.
The only Cyborg I really like is the Titans version. Teen Titans.
Yeah, he's comfortable.
Yeah.
even the Cyborg in Zack Snyder's Justice League, he's not comfortable with the way he looks, and I get that that is a story arc, but this writing in this episode just didn't cut it for me. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to take it up because I love this interpretation of Cyborg. I just hate this story arc. I hate it with a passion.
So
And I hope we never see his little stuck up Sadiddy friends anymore.
They're not appearing again.
Like, please. And then the whole exchange on the end. Huh, I had the robot for 10 years. It's your turn. You literally just went off on this man. That's not making up. You didn't apologize. That's like the most half apology I've ever seen in my life. Like, no, I would no. Please don't call them again. It started. I thought I was gonna hate the other dude because he just had a hateable face, but then you turn around and you don't like the cooler dude. Only one of the friends was the coolest, and that was one actively trying to stay in the conversation with Vic when the other two were acting all weird and shady. But I mean, I don't know. Anybody got any other thoughts? Any other thoughts before we wrap it up?
No. Go ahead, Kia.
Oh, I was just gonna say Doom Patrol does have a dud once in a while, but I still like this. I still like the show, and I'm excited.
I mean, I still like the show. It's a turn your
Right.
brain off show, but for some things you just can't turn your brain off for.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, Paige rants too, though.
Yeah, Pagey rants.
Yeah.
But guys, like I said, this was technically episode 16 of the Geek Drums chat. This is the final chat of the year. We will not be live Monday.
Mid-season finale.
Yeah, this is our mid-season finale. We will not be live next Monday. If all goes as planned, we will be back live on January 2nd, which is the first Monday in January. So we'll have a week off. Hopefully we'll have some we may have some more exciting information. Just gonna let the news build up over the next week, over this week and the next, the following week. See what happens. But I want to thank 3Dubs and Kata as always for being my co-host. I want to thank everybody in the chat. If you guys haven't done so, if you want to support the channel, you can do so via Cash App, or you can hit that the tip jar link that's attached on the top of my channel.
Or you can subscribe and get him 1,000 subscribers, and then
I'm like at
super chat.
I'm like at 612, and you guys
Yeah.
can do super chats and guarantee that your questions will be answered. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you know people that aren't subscribed, tell them to subscribe. If you want to share my channel, go ahead and share my channel. It's greatly appreciated. This is a long journey, but it's worth it. I want to thank everybody that's watched these live streams thus far. They've been really fun, especially since I can't do my normal content on a regular basis as I would like. So this is a good medium.
It's a constant.
Yeah, it's one of the constants. We have fun. We have fun over here. But guys, since I most likely will some of you I'll see on Twitter, some of you all I will not. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas or anything like that, Happy Holidays.
Happy
Did you say Happy Halloween?
Hanukkah.
Oh,
I'm like, what? Boo.
hope everybody has a safe and enjoyable holiday season. If you're at work, enjoy your time off work. If you're in school, enjoy your time off school. Sending good vibes to all.
One thing about being an adult, you don't have school anymore.
Yeah, but you do have work.
That
But guys, we're gonna jump off. We're gonna jump off here. It's been fun. I have to make a run, but it's been fun. Same to you, Laura. But I'll check you guys later. Let's see how long the stream takes to end. Everybody say bye first. Jesus.
Bye.
You guys are rude.